What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
We are under the light as we get. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
7-10.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Kelnick is there to put it away for out number one. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Hanser Alberto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many conferences.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2-3 go the Orioles. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team
hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Batting second.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. That was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And that will bring up J.D. Martinez. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hayes on the run for it. To the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally in the ballgame.
The shortstop,
into the box now, Zue Lin looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Mancini will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here's another 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my back.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3. Here now is Rafael Devers, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. In there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Devers is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Batting 7.
Standing in, Jared Kelnick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Slider finds the zone for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Ramon Urias is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Chris Davis at the plate now. Fouled away. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1. And here's Jose Peraza, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Peraza, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Batting 9.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, who comes in after a day of rest yesterday. So we'll see if it did him any good.
Junior.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Davis has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 23.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball left side. Alberto has it. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow grounder to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Hanser Alberto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1-1. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So here's Trey Mancini. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Can't start any better than this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Benintendi, a 25-year-old who was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter.
the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. In there, strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Ready with the 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hayes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Zue Lin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lin.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Anthony Santander comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled off. Popped him up. Chavis is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And there's the first out.
Now
into the box, Christian Vasquez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Jared Kelnick is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Mancini moving back. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. He'll get it into second.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit
back-to-back
doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Andrew Benintendi is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Lined into right, a base hit. Chavis blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready now for Baltimore. Ramon Urias looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Ramon Urias sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
one of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So add one more name to the record. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Zue Lin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Lin.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting. Third
Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Christian Vasquez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Jerry Kelnick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier from the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Ready now, Jose Peraza. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. On to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The better fielder, Jackie.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, look at Davis. Hey now. In now for the O's, Jose Iglesias. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Austin Bryce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third base.
Ready for another chance? Hanser Alberto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Alberto is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
A bouncer up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Slow little roller to third. Alberto gloves it. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi singled home a run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 on its way.
Down 0-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to third. Alberto fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So digging in now, Renato Nunez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 0-1.
At the ball. Look out, 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. 1-2, here it comes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Anthony Santander is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled away. Fouled off. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2 strikes.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Tanner Scott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 66.
Zue Lin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Pops this one up. Charging in is Santander. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Rafael Devers is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Lynn rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Christian Vasquez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Jared Kelnick. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Urias onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Severino starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Ramon Urias takes the hat trick with his third strikeout of the night. Chris Davis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Walden is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped up. He's got it, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. An 8-0 shutout this evening. Boston. Eduardo Rodriguez. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second. The second base.
Stepping in, Ramon Urias. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground toward the left. Devers has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third.
At the plate, Trey Mancini, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. In now, Josh Ockamy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox. The first baseman.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Batting second. The left fielder.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
The 0-1 on its way.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And that's taken for strike 1. Ockamy stands at first with 1 out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. And the return is offline, but he's able to gather it in and make the tag. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
No ball, 2
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Taken but called to strike.
Bogart.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Santander is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Here now is Rafael Devers, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Devers is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. 0-1 the count. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hayes on the run for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Strike 2. Good curveball on the inside black. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Fouled away. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
First offering on its way.
Cisco.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting 9.
Here's Chris Davis now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home. And here's Jose Peraza. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 2 for 3.
The second baseman.
In there, and it's 0-1. In his career, Peraza is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now I'm starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The first baseman, Josh Ockamy.
At the plate, Josh Ockamy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Working quickly now with the splitters in there. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either...
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. One gone here in the Boston third. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone! Over the monster for a home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Into right field. That's a base hit. Throw into third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. No balls and a strike to count. In there, strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. Alex Verdugo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. Line towards center field. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
Now that
trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Peraza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Castro has over 40 innings on his line so far and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Santander. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now batting, Ramon Urias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 15.
So here's Trey Mancini. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 0-1, here it comes. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
To the plate now, Josh Ockamy. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The left fielder,
Cesar Coelho next. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now here it comes. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Mancini moving back, and it's gone as they add still another. Sean Armstrong gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here it comes on 0-2. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. To be able to
number
hang in there on
99.
an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The 0-1 on its way.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This is skied into short left center. Santander comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Junior.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Strike taken up in the zone. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Popped him up. Davis over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Ockamy. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Anthony.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another one sent foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind. 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Chris Davis at the plate now. Out in front of it, strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cesar Puello.
The left fielder,
He's set, and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Another 0-2 home. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now
J.D. Martinez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. 0-1 the count. The pitch. One out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To Iglesias for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. The Red Sox tack on. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Struck him out.
Now batting, second base.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. Couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Count remains at 0-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Hector Velasquez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hector Velasquez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Christian Vasquez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. At the knees, strike 1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-2 pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking at pepper that green monster.
He's set. Here it comes. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Mancini moving back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox all set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Renato Nunez. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Ready once again, DJ Stewart. No hits to this point. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. DJ Stewart takes his 3rd strikeout of the day.
Austin.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Starting to at the plate, Josh Ockamy. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. And they did damage with it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cesar Puello comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And he takes strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Dan, right here you see a situation
Now
where
batting.
no doubles
The
defense
shortstop.
comes back to
Bender.
bite you. As a pitcher,
Bogart.
are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Xander Bogaerts stands in as he looks at a called strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Boston's settling in now, Anthony Santander starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ryan Brazier comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in, Chance Sisco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Chris Davis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 and a fly ball, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game. We are under the lights this evening as we ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive.
Okay.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting second.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Number 16.
So here's Trey Mancini, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Iglesias, the runner at second with 1 away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Renato Nunez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 the pitch.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Puello is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now batting, Michael Chavis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox. The first baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Cesar Puello is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. He's done it. J.D. Martinez is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are coming to the plate now. Austin Hayes, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Popped up. Chavis has room in foul territory. 1 away. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Ramon Urias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2.
Ball 1.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Here now is Rafael Devers having a very nice year. Currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. And a curveball in for a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. There's a strike with the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And there's out number 2.
Batting 9.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Junior.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Michael Chavis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Hard on the ground towards short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. Digging in, Rio Ruiz, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. No balls and 1 strike. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Coelho is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Severino.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Jose Iglesias is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in this thing.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Line drive to center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now
so runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Hanser Alberto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up now, Trey Mancini, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy.
And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out to end. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Alex Verdugo is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Comes set with the 0-1.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock. He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though. These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Michael Chavis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Scott is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0. Cesar Puello is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High chopper to third. Fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Devers is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Ramon Urias. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the 0-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Peraza is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Rafael Devers is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Christian Vasquez stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Pedro Severino is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Vasquez has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in, Hanser Alberto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swings through it for strike number 2. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. In there, a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this ball needs to be retrieved way out near the 420 sign.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Orioles. Miguel Castro gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Now the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Chavis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Cesar Puello next. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Puello.
First offering on its way.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting. The
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as 7th inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Puello has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact. Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And that is through into left field, a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Michael Givens enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 60.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. In his career against this pitcher, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Devers.
First offering on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. In now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
That's popped up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Behind 0-2 now. Right side, but it's well fouled. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Scoring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. To Iglesias for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 3.
And here's Jose Peraza. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty in the inning. Digging in, Rio Ruiz. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from this offense could have really helped settle him in.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
now batting.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Vasquez has got it, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half. Now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Jackie
First delivery to him on the way.
Jr.
And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Stepping in, Michael Chavis. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Chavis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cesar Puello.
Into the box, Cesar Puello. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The next 0-2. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And that's the second out.
Now
so striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that... Digging in and looking for more, Hanser Alberto. He'll lead things off against Jeremy Jeffress with 3 outs remaining to try to make something happen.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
In the air to straightaway right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now Orioles down to their final out. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore down to their final strike. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Boston Red Sox win for a 108th time, most in the division.